running in from various angles on your theater. What stands before you is plainly some form of goblin. However, they're dressed in a bizarre fashion. Do I actually see, with my own very eyes, a man who's not heard of a jellicle goblin?
We attack the goblins!
Although the litter they had thrown about the stage will no doubt remain for many, many moons, you have repelled the goblin invaders from your theater space. One of your little theater's secrets of success is that you possess a magical artifact called the Staff of Melodies. Running into the scene shop, something important is missing.
Gods, we need that staff back.
The door is wide open, and it looks like some goblin tracks lead away.
Guys, they stole our artifact.
Let's
We're just
go
gonna
get
sit
it.
here. Let's go get it back.
It looks like some goblin tracks lead away.
Let's take off after the goblin track. Do we have anyone who's good at
Can Melissa sniff it out?
I'm good at finding clues and secrets.
So let's try this. Melissa, I think your investigation skills are what's needed here.
All right.
So why don't you roll me a d20 and add a +3.
10? That's good. That's average.
Yep, so with a 10, I'm going to move us back to the map.
If they've taken it to the kingdom of Breckenridge, I'm gonna be so mad.
All right, Melissa, you are able to track them and find that the tracks are heading north.
Well, let's continue that direction with Melissa and Elle leading the way, because you guys are better at surviving in the wilderness than I am.
Let's do it.
Hoping to follow their tracks, you start marking out the trail, following it as best you can. You can help out with Melissa's tracking with your wilderness survival skills. Why don't you roll me a d20 and add 4?
10.
And Bruiser is actually helping you out a lot. It's able to track by smell, and Bruiser is able to help you guys stay on the trail.
Good boy, Bruiser.
That's my boy.
So after traveling for some time past some homesteads that were being constructed in the northern and more sparse portion of Lake Dillonia, you managed to find what looks like a ruined keep, and the tracks head straight into it.
Oh.
You think that's where the goblins are? Totally.
Send Melissa in there.
Yeah, we need to reconnoiter. We need to get some information.
I'll sneak in. See what I can find.
Okay, Velma, let's sneak you in there. So there are some goblins watching the walls. These ones don't appear to be dressed like cats, except for one of them, who is at the gate. So we will roll your stealth skill to see if you're able to approach undetected. Roll 1d20 and add 8. With your bonuses, you have a 15, quite a nice roll. Goblins get to try and perceive you, which I'll roll in secret. All right, Melissa, you are able to find a gap in the walls of the keep. And it doesn't seem as though any goblins have detected you. You're pretty sure if you led the party here, you could sneak in.
All right, I'm gonna sneak in.
Alrighty. You are dexterous, so you're able to hop over the rubble quite quickly. Yep, the gap in the wall appears to lead to a ruined gatehouse, and you can see that there is a set of stairs leading downward, lit by torches.
Let's go down the stairs.
Don't go too far away where we can't help you.
Yeah, let me see if I can sneak and peek in and see if I can see anything else before I call in the troops.
Alrighty. The stairs descend about 15 feet, giving way to a dull, flat stone floor. It looks like the masonry is partially collapsed around here, but has recently been repaired. Looks like the goblins might be trying to fix this place up as they occupy it. You proceed down a hallway for about 10 feet until you can hear goblin voices ahead. You're pretty sure this is where they are hiding out.
So can I listen in?
Yes, you certainly can. You will need to make another stealth roll in order to creep close enough to hear what they're saying. So you got a 5 that time. That still gives you a 13. Let me roll for goblins. It would appear as though the goblins don't notice you. You're able to get close enough to listen to them yapping. It sounds like they're complaining about something. It seems that a Mr. Weber is making them wear these ridiculous costumes.
I'm going to head back to the group and tell them what I found out.
You're able to get back without any problems and report to the rest of the group. Apparently, there's a goblin hideout, and a lot of them aren't too happy with the situation.
What should we do?
Uh-oh.
Do we free them from the confines of their lycra?
I mean, we could certainly try the diplomatic approach.
I'm not necessarily one for diplomacy. All I've
No.
got is removed, so
But maybe if we free them, they'll give us our
Our staff of melodies
Staff of-
back.
yeah.
I'll try to persuade them to see our side.
I'm pretty excellent at persuasion too. I can usually get people to do what I want. So do you want me to accompany you?
We'll give them the old razzle dazzle. See
We'll
what we can
razzle
do.
dazzle them.
And I'll sneak in there with you guys. Show you the path.
Perfect. That's great.
How many are at the gate? There's just the one guy at the front?
There's one guy who's at the gate. There's 2 more that keep patrolling the wall.
The guy at the gate is wearing the cat costume, correct?
He is. His looks a little bit sadder and droopier than the other
Aw.
cats, unfortunately.
Oh,
We've
Mr.
gotta fix him up.
Mistopheles.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
So I could get us in there. I could try to put these guys to sleep again.
You would
20-foot
have to
radius.
time it until the goblins that are patrolling come back above the gate, but you would have a chance where they're all within 20 feet, yes.
Okay. So I would like to put those 3 goblins out front to sleep so that then we could sneak inside and try to talk to the other ones.
So go ahead and roll for your sleep spell. Determine how powerful.
5d8 worth of hit dice. 20 hit points worth. Hopefully that's enough for all 3 of them. Ooh, I don't know. I rolled a lot of ones.
Alrighty. So you cast your spell. The 2 goblins that are patrolling immediately fall asleep. The one who's standing by the gate does not.
Uh-oh.
He also doesn't seem to notice that the ones upstairs have fallen asleep.
Okay. Well, the other ones, at least, are not a problem for a little bit of time. Elle, try to talk to this guy. See if...
Hey, I once had to judge a Toddy Waddy contest for the elves of Lambda Kappa Pi Hollow. Trust me, I can handle anything.
I
let me
believe
roll.
you.
Let me roll.
All right, so you have rolled a 12. Your persuasion skill is very nice. You've got a total of 16. So the goblin, when you approach, doesn't seem immediately hostile. This one looks very, very old. He introduces
it's
himself as Gus, the goblin at the castle door.
Well, Gus, you're looking very handsome today.
Oh, thank you.
We are looking for the staff of melodies. Perhaps you've seen it.
Oh, yes, in fact. Some of the new converts just came along, and they had it with them, probably at the request of Mr. Weber.
Of course. Did they seem like they were taking it somewhere secret?
They were bringing it below. Enthusiastic ones, the new Jellicles. Mr. Weber's. We're very fortunate that he understands and respects the Jellicle Goblin tradition. Before that, it had been ages before we'd had a leader who appreciated the nuances of the Jellicle philosophy.
Oh, that's so sweet. Well, I'm always interested in looking at these types of relics. Is there any way you could let me and my friend down and maybe we could check it out and see what you're talking about?
Oh, well, it's not really, we're not really ready to open yet, but I suppose it would be a good publicity if we were to have a preview. Yes, a preview. I don't suppose you have any other friends who might like to come?
Oh, we might be able to rustle up a few.
Oh, yes, please do. I'll send word down below that we're to have a preview audience tonight.
That
would
is
be
just so sweet.
that's amazing.
Stingy, is there anything else I'm forgetting?
No, I think that's fine. It would probably be for the best if you didn't tell anybody else that we're getting a special preview performance. That would be fantastic if we don't want to worry anyone.
Why don't you roll some deception for me there, Mr. Singy Todd?
Attend the tale of Singy Todd. He tried to lie, and he
And it
was a
came
god. That's a dirty 20, as they say
Ooh.
in the vernacular.
The dirtiest. Very well. The old goblin kind of scratches his hairy chin for a moment and says,
Well, I suppose that some of the roller goblins were indeed a little bit anxious. Perhaps
well.
it might be better if they didn't realize there would be an audience. Very, very well.
Starlight
Starlight
Express.
Express. So let's get our friends and head inside.
all right. Gus holds the door open for you. He offers to take your coats.
How nice of him.
Very sweet.
It's the personal touches that really make an audience experience, and you've outdone yourself, Gus.
Oh, well,
Thank
thank
you.
you very much. I'm not so good at the fighting anymore, but I try to help out where I can.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the intimacy that I'm experiencing here at this theatrical experience is, bar none, the best I've ever had.
Very pleased to hear it, young man. Please, just down those stairs over there to the left.
Excellent. Thank you. And we head in. Let's go down.
Put down.
All righty.
Here we go.
So you've managed to talk your way past the initial guards and make your way into the keep.